are these kings? The king of the north is Russia. I'll prove that in just a moment. The king of the south is the Arab Islamic forces. The king of the west is America and the United Kingdom that will be led by the Antichrist, who will force every person on the earth to receive his mark in his right hand or their forehead. Those who do not will be decapitated. There is the king of the east, which is China, a military superpower who neither fears nor respects the United States of America. There are 4 kings playing this final game of thrones. They want to sit on that throne. They want to dominate and control you. And without Jesus Christ in your life, they will do it. Who is this Gog around whom history's climatic events will occur? Who is he? Ezekiel 38:2. Son of man, set your face against Gog. Gog is a man. Today, that man is Vladimir Putin. Magog is the land of Russia, the king of the north. Obviously, the name Russia does not appear in Scripture, but the geographic location given in the Bible is pinpoint accuracy. Let's connect the dots in prophetic Scripture. When you go to Genesis 10:2, Magog is referred to as one of the sons of Japheth, whom ethnologists tell us that his descendants after the flood of Noah migrated from Asia Minor to the north beyond the Caspian and Black Sea. The land beyond the Caspian and Black Sea is Russia. Listen to this Bible and historical fact. Gog is a descendant of Esau. Jacob and Esau had a very bitter relationship. The bitterness of that relationship has spread from generation to generation. The crisis in the Middle East right now is a family feud that was never really settled. Haman is a descendant of Esau. Haman planned the first Holocaust in the land of Persia, which is modern-day Iran. The plot was discovered and destroyed by Queen Esther. Historians recognize Hitler's grandfather was Jewish. Hitler is a descendant of Esau. Jewish scholars state that all the 4 kings are descendants of Esau. Remember that their objective is to destroy the land of Israel and the Jewish people. God said, Jacob I have loved and Esau I have hated. That is a powerful statement. That's recorded in Romans, the 9th chapter and the 13th verse. Why? Because God looked through the telescope of time and he saw the river of blood that the descendants of Esau would cause the Jewish people to shed. And he said, I hate that man. The bitterness between Jacob and Esau has lasted for thousands of years. Think about it. Follow this. Gog is the man, as the ruler of Magog, the land which is Russia, is described by Ezekiel as the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. There are 3 things here, a prince and 2 cities, Meshech and Tubal. The expression chief prince is translated in the NASB Bible as the prince of Rosh. Rosh is the root word for the modern word Russia. Gog is also related to Meshech and Tubal, which is a variation of the spelling of Moscow and Tobolsk, an area in the rural section of Russia. Therefore, the king of the north is Russia, and the chief prince today is Vladimir Putin. He is trying to rebuild the Russian Empire, and with it, he thinks he can conquer the world. Who are Russia's allies that will follow Russia in the invasion of Israel? Ezekiel 38:5 and 6 list the 5 major armies in this massive invasion. Persia, which is Iran, planned the first Holocaust under Haman. Haman hung on the gallows that he built for the Jewish people. There is a Bible principle that exactly what you do to the Jewish people, God will do to you. Haman built a gallows to hang the Jewish people on, and he and his sons hung on that gallows. It goes like this: I will bless those that bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. It was true then, it's true today, it will be true forever. God says so, and his word is eternally true. Give the Lord praise in the house. Ethiopia. Those are the Islamic Arab Spring nations driven by the demonic spirit of anti-Semitism. Libya, Gomer and his bands, Ezekiel 38:6. Rabbinical scholar Raphael Eisenberg states, quote, Gomer and all his bands are the Germans, followed by the French and the British. Also coming with Russia, Togarmah was the son of Gomer. According to Josephus, this is Turkey, and 9 more minor nations that will join Turkey. What unites them all? The spirit of anti-Semitism, the hatred for God's chosen people. Why? Because God used the Jewish people to write this book. Everything in this Bible that liberates us from the power of sin was written by the anointed hand of a Jewish writer. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, was a Jewish rabbi. He's coming back as a Jewish rabbi. He's coming back wearing a prayer shawl. The majority of the fighting force invading Israel will be Ishmael's descendants. Ishmael, remember, is the son of Abraham with Hagar. Hagar and Ishmael were cast out, and the bitter resentment has lasted for thousands of years. God says to Russia in Ezekiel 38:7, be a guard unto them. Say that with me. Be a guard unto them. The better translation is you, Russia, will be a commander unto them. You will lead these 5 vicious anti-Semitic armies to crush the chosen people, and my fury is going to come up in my face. Let me tell you something. The only thing that matches the love of God is the wrath of God. The only thing that matches the beauty of heaven is the horror of hell. Don't get the idea that a loving God does not punish people who break his word. God says, when I see you invade this covenant land, now the fight is with me, because I am the defender of Israel. And he that keepeth Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. You're going to lead these 5 vicious anti-Semitic armies to crush the chosen people. And the fight is then mine. I'm going to kill 5 out of 6 of you. It says that in Ezekiel 39, verse 2 in the King James Version. Some of you are reading other watered down versions that miss that fine point, but that's in the King James.